If you're an entrepreneur or a business owner that's looking to scale and grow your business, there's some key technologies that you should be aware of that'll help you on your journey. I'm going to talk here today about what some of those technologies are. My name is Eric Kimberling. I'm the CEO of Third Stage Consulting. We're an independent consulting firm that helps clients through their digital transformation and technology journeys. And I've always had an admiration for entrepreneurs and small business. It's a passion of mine, not only because I'm a business owner and have my own business and have been an entrepreneur now for 15 years, but also because I have a family of entrepreneurs. I have friends that are entrepreneurs. Many of our clients are small businesses. And whether you're a business with 5 people or 500 people or whatever the number may be, there's some technologies out there that are going to help you grow, be more profitable, and be more successful. And I want to talk here today about what some of those types of technology options might be for your small business. One of the most fundamental core technologies that you need as a small business is financial and accounting software. So whether you're using Quickbooks or some other sort of financial and accounting software, it's really important to have a clear record of where cash is going, what your expenses are looking like, what the trends are, what your profitability is, what your revenue top line is looking like, and really just having a good handle on your financials and the numbers behind your business. Now, every successful business I know of is very successful and effective in managing their financials, managing the numbers, understanding the numbers, and really doing what they can to fuel profitability. And there's systems out there, there's plenty of technologies out there that will allow you to enable some of this accounting and financial aspects of your business. Now, small businesses at times are at a disadvantage because we don't have the big brand names or the big marketing budgets, advertising budgets that bigger organizations might have. So marketing automation can be a great way to keep close to your customers, to have a dialogue with your customers, to engage with your customers and your potential customers, and really understand who your target audience is and what their behaviors are, what their interests are, and ultimately convert more people into customers for the first time and ultimately repeat customers as well. And marketing automation software such as HubSpot or Constant Contact is 2 examples. There's also some larger enterprise software options that I'm going to get here to in a few minutes in this video that will also allow marketing automation. But the idea here is that we want to have a dialogue with our customers. It could be via email, social media, website, blogs, all of the above. Whatever the case may be, technology that helps automate your marketing and helps you be more effective at your marketing and have more one-on-one conversations with your customers can be one of the most powerful technologies that a small business can use to drive its growth. Now, similar to marketing automation, there's also customer relationship management software or CRM software. This is software that allows you to track individual customers and potential customers, understand where they are in the buying cycle, what past purchases they may have made, what opportunities there are to sell more services or products to this potential customer, and really have a deep understanding and tracking of what your customers are doing and what your sales efforts to date may have been. Now, CRM software is particularly effective for companies that are maybe lower volume but higher price tag types of transactions. So, for example, auto dealerships or professional services firms that sell to large organizations, for example, companies that aren't selling hundreds or thousands of orders a day or a week or a month even, but companies that have lower transactions but higher dollar figures where there's more to gain or lose by individual single transactions. CRM software can be extremely effective at making sure you get the full ROI from your sales efforts and also to ensure that you're converting more customers into repeat customers and converting more prospects into customers for the first time. Now, I've included some links below that will provide you some helpful resources for CRM types of software, as well as some of the other technologies that we're talking about here today. So I encourage you to check out those links below. Now, another important piece of software for some organizations is going to be supply chain management and inventory management software. So these are technologies that help track if you're ordering products or goods from other vendors, or if you're a manufacturer where you've got to buy parts and materials, you're going to manufacture something or construct something. Supply chain management can help you manage all that stuff, the inventory, the procurement of the inventory, your warehouse management. basically whatever happens to your raw materials from the time you buy them until you manufacture them, or whatever it is that you do with the parts and materials that you're buying. There's a lot of different supply chain management, inventory management systems out there. I have a recent video that outlines the top 10 supply chain management systems. I encourage you to check that out. It's an agnostic review of the top 10 supply chain management systems out there. That'll help you identify some of the options in the marketplace, some of the leading supply chain and inventory management systems. You can also use bolt-ons to QuickBooks and other types of the technologies that we're talking about here today. They provide either third-party or bolt-ons in many cases that will allow you to track inventory and do some light supply chain management. So take a look at what you might already have in place and see if there are any bolt-ons, or if you're looking to replace any of those systems, you could look at some broader supply chain management systems like we're talking about here today. Now, another technology that's very effective and very important for small businesses, especially those that are growing and that have a high number of employees or are labor intensive, is going to be human capital management systems. And think of these as HR systems, but they're really HR systems on steroids. They track not only your employees and benefits and payroll, but they can also help you automate things like performance reviews. They can help you with tracking vacation time. They can help you with recruiting, other types of activities, anything related to managing a workforce and the whole hire to retire process. As you consider some potential HCM systems, I encourage you to check out some links below. One link in particular I've included to a video and a blog that outlines the top HCM systems in the marketplace. You might want to check that out as you're looking at potential HCM software for your small business. Now, if the technologies we've talked about so far today all sound appealing to you, and it sounds like you might need or want automation for multiple parts of your business, you may also want to consider enterprise resource planning software, or ERP software as it's often called. ERP software is the type of technology that ties together your entire operation. So your financials, marketing automation, CRM, all the stuff we've talked about here today are all very important components of ERP. And the thing that small businesses often like about ERP is that it provides you one system that can provide all the different functions that you're going to need as an organization. Now, the thing to keep in mind is you may not be ready for an ERP system, although an ERP system could help you scale and you can grow into an ERP system in the future. So really you have to look at what are the pros and cons of one single big ERP system versus having individual technologies for some of these different areas we've talked about. And there's definitive pros and cons to either approach. And I've included some links below that'll help you assess some of those pros and cons of each. But regardless, consider ERP technology as an option, especially if you're a high growth company or you've already experienced a fair amount of growth. ERP technology can be a great way to pull that together. I also encourage you to check out a link below that I included to the top 10 ERP systems for small businesses. That'll give you some ideas on what some of the leading ERP systems are in the industry right now. So I've given you many options here to think about, some general categories of systems that you could be considering for your business. They're not mutually exclusive. You don't have to do them all. You don't have to do just one. You can do some combination of multiple systems. But whatever you do, you want to have a clear roadmap for what it is you're trying to accomplish and how you're going to get there. So the next question becomes, how do we define that roadmap and how do we select the best technology for us? Well, there's a number of things you can do that I've outlined in some links below in some videos and articles. But in general, you want to define what your needs are today, what you think your needs and requirements are for the future. You want to prioritize those needs. Then you want to objectively evaluate your different technology options, whether it's HCM or CRM or financials and accounting, ERP, whatever the case may be, or it might be all of the above. But whatever the case, you want to evaluate your options against your specific business requirements and needs and what you think those needs might be in the future. And once you've done that, then it's time to define what your transformation plan is and how you're going to implement that. And that's a topic for a whole nother video, and I have a series of videos that cover that exact topic on how to evaluate systems, how to implement the systems, things to be aware of. So I encourage you to check out the links below or check out our website as well for more information on that. So I hope you found this information useful. I'd love to hear your comments and feedback below. Please provide any comments you have on what types of technology has worked well for your small business, what some of the challenges you're seeing with technology or lack thereof within your small business. And also feel free to reach out to me. I've included my contact information below if you'd like to brainstorm ideas on how you might find and leverage technology for your small business. I encourage you to please reach out. Hope you found this information useful and hope you have a great day.